large
the Phoenix.
floors.
Fungals. Ooh, that fungal. Oh my god, that's a lot of Phoenix going down here. Really good fungal growths here by Destiny, and about 7 or 8 Phoenix are going to be going down here. That is a pretty costly loss to EGiNcontroL, but frankly, I don't think he cares much. He just uses the supply to make a mothership. He's got Templar at every base, he's got cannons everywhere, and we're seeing a 6-base Protoss versus a 3-base Zerg, and the 3-base Zerg is about to get mined out. EGiNcontrol's got a pretty nice bank with about 2,000 gas mined up, and of course that bank will be ever increasing. Oh my god, 8 gateways being planted down, Dark Shrine, mothership, air weapons, shield upgrades, thermal lance, 7 more cannons. EGiNcontroL, man, he wants to keep his money down.
This is kind of like a game in Civilization, man, where a lot of my friends would just keep making army and just like keep expanding, keep taking over the map, and never actually confront until his opponents just kind of gave up in frustration. Now, Destiny has a lot of Zerglings, and his Mutalisks actually can't actually go into that backdoor expansion just because of those Phoenixes and cannons. We do see a counterattack attempt here from Destiny. Looks like EGiNcontroL is prepared for it, as a lot of Zerglings actually come in it, but he needs to actually storm, but he won't actually do it. He's too busy with these Zerglings actually at the middle left expansion, and looks like Destiny is just going to resort to counterattacking here.
Yeah, but that's not going to work out either. There's just too many cannons, and the cannons do have +2 shields, so the Zerglings are going to take a bit longer to work through them. That's actually pretty interesting. Look at those cannons, man. They pretty much single-handedly defended there with a single storm from that High Templar. So good crisis management there. We see that EGiNcontroL still got good map vision. He's now getting the Gravitic Drive upgrade for the Warp Prism, I believe, getting +3 shields, +3 armor. His mothership is finally about to finish up in the main base, and yeah, he's just making another 4 cannons, as we see that Destiny is trying to finally take a 4th base. Taking a 4th base at the 26-minute mark, pretty standard.
Yeah, this is pretty normal timing for Zerg to be able to get up their economy, because Zerg doesn't need expansions that much. And you know, Destiny actually finally finding some proxy pylons. EGiNcontroL waiting for something, maybe. You know, I have no idea. By the time EGiNcontroL finishes his game, his wedding will actually start to happen. So he's probably getting dressed in his tuxedo right now. That said, EGiNcontroL finally has +3 shields and armor about to finish, as it looks like he's finally starting to gather up everything. His mothership has lots of, has been ready to go. Starting to accumulate lots of energy. There's a lot of infestors here from Destiny, and you know, literally, if EGiNcontroL loses this game,
I don't think it's possible.
I don't think it's a big possibility at all. But if he loses, man, if he loses, I don't know. I'd be shocked for a long time.
I'd be flabbergasted, so to say. We see a lot of Mutalisks now falling. I believe that was pretty much all of his Mutalisks going down here. 2 Mutalisks remain on the field. 1 Mutalisk, and there goes the last one. The Mutalisks are now extinct and being replaced by nothing but infestors, broodlords, and corruptors. So we do have tier 3 now out for Destiny, who's going to do another Zergling counterattack, and there is no wall up here at all for EGiNcontroL, and his cannons, even though they were able to save him earlier, oh man, EGiNcontroL is actually going to take a lot of damage here since he cannot warp in anything at all. These Zerglings are going to be doing some significant damage, killing a lot of pylons and some additional tech, but like we said before, there's he's actually killing a supply depot now, but Destiny cannot really do anything to get back into this.
Yeah, EGiNcontroL has a couple of Dark Templars. Yeah, he should be okay. He does lose some important structures like the Cybernetics core, which does affect his ability to remax, but for the most part, EGiNcontroL loses a Nexus full of energy, but that's okay. He's got 6 or 7 more.
Oh, beautiful blink.
Yeah, wow. Nice little blink there to trap the Zerglings, and with that, Destiny did lose about 30 supply in Zerglings, but he actually, during this whole time, Destiny made Broodlords. And he's making 4 more. You know, Destiny actually has almost a potentially maxed army here early in.
Oh, is this hatch going to stay alive to 4th base? I think it will. Fungal goes down to reveal the DT, and the DT will go down. The hatch survives with 150 HP. I was just about to say that one of the last remaining upgrades that have not been researched are the upgrades for the carriers, but we have just seen EGiNcontroL finish that upgrade up as well.
Does he have every upgrade known to mankind or known to Protoss kind at this point?
I think he misses a few air upgrades, but apart from the air upgrades, he's got pretty much everything. He needs armor upgrades for his air units and a single extra attack upgrade, and then I think EGiNcontroL has about every upgrade there is in the Protoss book. cannot think of any upgrade that he hasn't gotten yet.
I don't know, man.
Can you?
Sorry, what?
Can you think of any upgrades that he hasn't gotten yet?
I don't know, man. He even got charged. He doesn't even have zealots in his composition. He got observer speed, but he doesn't even keep observers. We do see the fungals onto the stalkers, and this has been the overdrawn out battle that's supposed to happen about 20 minutes ago. Vortex does go pop here on a good portion of the infestors, and in control, try to see if he can fight here. These Broodlords do have a pretty good position. The Stalkers actually can't blink underneath it. It looks like we do see that the Fungals is starting to wear on the Stalkers a little bit. He does end up storming a lot of these infestors, and we do see the huge battle, but actually EGiNcontrol's army is losing pretty considerably to Destiny's maxed out army here.
Yeah, this is actually a very one-sided engagement here. Destiny is making the most of this, and behind this we see EGiNcontrol make 5 carriers and 3 colossi, so that is going to be his endgame unit composition as the Mama ship gets neuroparasited here and probably going to get killed off. Or is it? The Infested Terrans are doing their best, and yeah, that Mothership, there's definitely no way she's going to be surviving. A few Archons pop out of that vortex, and they are able to kill a few Zerglings, but oh my god, this can't actually be happening. Destiny does have the momentum right now, but his Broodlords, of course, very, very slow and pretty badly hurt. So a few more Storms or another good Archon hit and a few Blinkstalkers.
Literally, EGiNcontrol's making carriers, man, and I'm pretty sure that these units aren't even allowed. And there are a marching band of DTs ready to go into Destiny's base and just start killing a bunch of stuff. EGiNcontrol trying to hold here at his cannon, or at his natural with a bunch of cannons. There are enough Infested Terrans, though, to take out the base 3 times over. And looks like the EGiNcontrol, he's playing for the Flashman. He's got Colossi, he's getting carriers, and I forgot those units existed,
at this point.
Man. He's trolling us big time.
Definitely trolling at this point. Look at those Colossi, man. He doesn't even care. He's just killing Broodlings. He's like, meh, I don't care. My Colossi can die. My carrier is about to pop out, and there's nothing that you've really got to do with the carriers. The carriers, of course, going to be outranging those infestors. But if those infestors can land some good neurals, ooh, look at that storm preventing those infestors from going up the ramp, buying EGiNcontrol some more time to get more Void Rays and more carriers out. This is the craziest game ever. Where did those DTs go? They are now attacking the Spine Crawlers at the 3rd base, and Destiny is doing a really good job, but here come those carriers.
Do you see the amount of DPS they have? It does, 3 neuroparasites, actually neuroparasites on everything, does end up helping Destiny a lot there, but he's got to make sure to get that underway. Destiny preparing also some Infested Terrans, and all of a sudden, EGiNcontrol's carrier army is completely evaporated, but Destiny's broke. He can't really do anything at this point, so every unit he loses from this point on is a win under EGiNcontrol's belt. He can actually afford to trade 1 carrier per 1 infestor at this point for the rest of the game, as long as he can guarantee the kill. Infestors are starting to run out of energy, just like this cast, as we are trying to see if we can get Destiny here and EGiNcontrol moving along. We do see the feedbacks, though, and that should mean that Destiny can't really engage here. He's going to spit the rest of the Infested Terrans out, and literally, and this is such madness. EGiNcontrol's troll is super effective.
Yeah, Destiny is definitely not going to be too happy about this. He's definitely being toyed with at this point, but we know that Destiny loves to do that as well.
Yeah.
I've seen him contain Protoss players on 2 bases for like ever, and then the Protoss would max out and move out and be like, I'm gonna kill you now. And then he sits there waiting with like 20 Broodlords, 20 Corruptors, and 20 Infestors, and insta-gives the army, and then proceeds to kill the Protoss off slowly. So Destiny definitely knows what it's like to troll. And that's definitely what EGiNcontrol's doing right now. He's just remaxing, rebuilding all his tech at the other side of the map. He's got pretty much a new base, an entire new base in the bottom left. He's got 3 bases there. He's got all his tech rebuilding, and here we go. The final engagement finally is happening.
Yeah, Destiny is ran out of options. Put up a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Good game is finally called, as EGiNcontrol put on quite a display of every single unit in the Protoss arsenal. And it takes game number 6. Guys, we are going to a game number 7.